Hi there, welcome to Nonsense Whisky. My name's Vin PF, and on today's episode we're going to be covering something that a few of you may not have heard of. This is a Scotch single malt made by Ailsa Bay. Now this distillery is on the same site as the Girvan Distillery, and it's by William Grant and Sons. It's a big old place. It's just like a really industrial distillery. Now, if you've been to distilleries, especially the older ones, you kind of get this image in your head of the kind of listed buildings, stone, old buildings back from the illicit days, whatever. This isn't it. It's a very industrial site. It's mostly produced for blends, for the William Grant and Sons blends. But Ailsa Bay have started releasing their own stuff. This is £55 a bottle, which is alarm bells for me. Fans of the show will know that when a whiskey goes above £50, I start to be really selective about whether I'll buy it or not. And it's a tough decision when it gets to that sort of money. But it is presented at 48.9%, which is not always indicative of quality, but it does show some intent by the distillers to put something out that's not just the bare minimum, the legal minimum, 40%. 48.9%, not to be sniffed at. Oh, but let's have a little nose and see where we're at. Now, considering it's a lowland, they can do what they want, I suppose, but especially in the modern age when you can get ingredients from all over the place. But something that I was surprised about was that it's peated. I don't know why I didn't think it would, but when I think of lowland and that kind of thing, I always think of things like Glengoyne. But this is peated, and gloriously so. It's nice and creamy. Dare I say the fabled bacon smells are there. Really nice nose. Falling somewhere in between Ardbegs and Lefroy's. It's sort of medicinally, but it's not that kind of iodine and that ash. But it's not quite as warming and familiar as an Ardbeg, I don't think. I don't know what the phenols are, the ppms, but somewhere in between the two, I will wager. Let's try. Now, just like all my favourite Islas, when you're holding it on the tongue, doing whatever you do, the swish, the chew, the swill, whatever, it's really sweet, it's warming, a bit of spice, and then when you swallow, you get that waft of smoke. This one is like spent barbecue, spent bonfire, that sort of thing. So it's just died, the smoke is fizzling out, and you get that kind of ashy, but not too bad. It's not like morning after bonfire smell like Lefroy is, but it's not quite lit bonfire like Ardbeg is. If that makes any sense to you, please let me know, because this is how I feel when I try these things, and I try and put it into context of what kind of bonfire it is, and that's where this fits in, I think. One that's just died, the end of the night maybe. So all in all, even though it's a no-ish statement, and I know that will put a lot of people off, I think it's a good dram. £55 still a bit expensive for me, I think. If it's just £5 less, 50 quid or maybe 45 to match in with something like the Ardbeg 10, I think this would be perfect. They can produce a lot of whiskey on this site, and I don't think, like the independents do, I don't think they need to charge a premium for their kind of craft. I'm not sure why they're charging so much, I have to admit, but it is good and worthy of a try. If you're a big fan of peat, I think it's worthy of a try. If you don't like peat at all, clearly you'd have to stay away. But I like it. Thanks for watching this video on Ailsa Bay Single Malt. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check out more videos just like this. I put out new content every Monday and Thursday. Thanks for watching.